Right, let's just make sure everything is in working order. I believe that we should be live right now. Just give me 1 second just to be able to try and just figure out everything. I think we are okay. I think we'll just make sure the sound's working. Yep, everything's working. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. We're doing a watch along today about Hull City versus Leeds United, and of course, this is my first time ever doing a Leeds United watch along. It's something that I do want to be able to bring in the long term, but as for right now, whenever I get the opportunity to be able to do a watch along, then of course I'm going to be able to just do it. And if you want to join me, just to, in a sense, stay with me for the full 90 minutes. We're going to go into a little bit of a match preview beforehand, just talk about the lineup, Hull City's lineup, Leeds United's lineup, and I guess a little bit of history between Leeds United and Hull City themselves. And of course, like I said, I will be here for the full 90 minutes of Leeds United versus Hull City. So if you do want to join me, then please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel too, because as soon as we do get to 2,000 subscribers, I really hope that we can get over that line this week. And I really hope and pray that when it comes to the giveaway, we'll be able to give you a Leeds United shirt. And as you can see right now, I am wearing my lucky Leeds United shirt. When I bought this a couple of weeks ago, Leeds United haven't lost a game yet in this, so I thought, you know what, I'm feeling very nervous tonight for some reason. Don't know why I'm feeling nervous about this game, but I wanted to bring out my lucky shirt, and hopefully Leeds United will go out there and pick up all 3 points. So everybody who's just recently joined, hello, I'm Just A Leeds Thing. I like to try and bring out Leeds United content on a daily basis. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel too. We'll be doing a watch along over the 90 minutes of Hull City versus Leeds United. So subscribe to the channel if you are new, you want to see my face more and more. Then here we are, just pretty much give my, in a sense, perspective on a lot of things and just give my opinion and have a nice little talk to all you guys and just have a bit of a discussion as well. So when it comes to the whole history between Leeds United and Hull City, it goes way back to the Marcelo time. It even goes further back than that. And I've actually written some stats down actually when Leeds United obviously have met Hull City. Leeds United have won 25 games, drawn 12 and lost 16. And obviously there was in the championship campaign when Leeds United had thrashed, in a sense, over two games, Leeds United had thrashed Hull City 6-0, aggregate 4-0, I think, away, and then 2-0 at home. So that game, when Hull City did actually play Leeds United, that game was one of my favourite ones, especially the combination between Helder Costa and Pablo Hernandez. I do believe it was their first goal. It was either the first goal for Leeds United or it was the second goal for Leeds United. But I think looking at the team now in the last 6 meetings, Leeds United scoring 8 goals and conceding 2 scoring 8 goals and conceding 2 goals. I think it's going to be a completely different Hull City this evening, because with how they've been playing recently, where's the just give me a second. With how they've been playing, setting up in a sense a very compact team, especially when they played against Leicester, especially when they played against Coventry. And I think with Liam Rosenior, it was very evident last year towards the back end of the season. Yes, they finished in 16th, but it was very evident that they were starting to play good, attractive football. They were starting to play very good defensive like counter-attacking football. And I think it's going to be very difficult for Leeds United tonight, because with how they've set up, the transition from a very narrow-based team to a very expansive, explosive team going forward. And it's very evident that Hull City do have goals in them this year. And I think tonight Luke Ayling is going to have a bit of an issue, because I think with the setup of Hull City, let's just go on to BBC Sport now, see if they've released the teams, because we can have a look actually the formations and stuff like that. So just give me 1 second. I know Leeds United will be unchanged, but yeah, Hull City will be lining up in the 4-2-3-1 with Alsop in goal, Coyle, Jones, Greaves and Christie as the back four, Slater and Seri as the 2 holding midfielders, Delap, Twine and Philogene. I'm not 100% sure how you pronounce that name, but all I know is that Delap came from Manchester City and is a very, very, very tricky player to defend. And as well, the number 23, Philogene as well. He's very, very tricky going forward. Connolly as well. He's one of the players that I'm a little bit more worried about. He's proven himself previously in the Championship. He's proven himself when he was playing for Brighton. So as coming to Hull City, I think he's got about 3 goals already, hasn't he? You know, it's one to watch. And that front three for Hull City going forward tonight is going to be extremely dangerous. So Jamie Shackleton and Luke Ayling have to be on their game, because with the lineup of Meslier, Ayling, Rodon, Pascal, and Jamie Shackleton for Sam Byram. I don't know why Sam Byram's come out, because honestly I thought he played really well against Millwall. Whether he's just coming back as like a fitness problem, or he's picked up another injury, I'm not 100% sure. There was questions of Ampadu not playing this game, but I had a feeling that he would. Archie Gray as well, he is now playing, and he's an absolute tank. I don't understand how a 17-year-old can come in to play for any club really, and just have that consistency about him, you know, that consistent performance. A 17-year-old, mature head, knows how to get into space, knows how to pick out passes and stuff like that. And I think Gray has a huge future. But is it worth risking playing Archie Gray for the full 46 games? I don't think it would be ideal. I don't really think it'd be suitable. But of course, you can't change a winning team. You can't change that winning mentality. And if Gray is performing above his standards, which I think he is, then why not? But at the same time, we've got to put into perspective. It's like we've brought in Gruev, we've got Cameron now who can play in that midfield role. So we do have players who can fit in that mould of Archie Gray, and it's a similar type of situation with Ampadu, especially with the 2 to 3 games a week. There's always going to be opportunities for other players to come in when there's injuries, when there's international duties, when players just need to have that rest. And I think in the future, I'd like to give Archie Gray just a few minutes off the bench. It's going to be quite difficult if he's performing to the in a sense he's above his potential, but that's just my opinion. So Leeds United's formation is obviously the 4-2-3-1 with Meslier, Ayling, Rodon, Pascal, Stroik, Jamie Shackleton in for Sam Byram, Ampadu, Gray, James for Somerville, Nonto, Perot, and Rutter. And of course, I think with that lineup, it's quite positive. I don't know why James is playing, in my opinion. I think he's more of a positive influence off the bench. Of course, I don't want to sit here and judge people too much. I don't want to sit here and, in a sense, like say no one's good enough to be for Leeds United. But I personally would like to have seen maybe, I wouldn't say even Pervada, but who's the other winger we've got? I've completely gone mind boggled. My brain's gone completely but we'll just say with Nonto, Perot, and Rutter, if the combination is exactly what it was like against Millwall, with that explosive counter attack, that explosive interchange with the front four, I think Leeds United are going to go out there and penetrate Hull City. I do think it's going to be a draw, though. I said 1-1, but I do believe with how many goals both teams have scored this year, I think Hull City have scored, 12, and Leeds United have scored 11. So it's going to be another very exciting. It's going to be another end-to-end game, and I think it's going to go either way. I think either one of the teams are going to win, but by 1 goal, or it's going to be either 1-1 or 2-2 tonight. And I'm hoping Leeds United can go out there and pick up all 3 points, because this will be a huge statement, especially picking up 3 points against Millwall. Hull City are a completely different side. I've seen reports, and not reports, I've seen comments saying that we're going to thrash them 4-0, 4-1, 3-0. But Hull City are a completely different side. Of course, I'm not pessimistic. I'm very optimistic when it comes to Leeds United. I'm very confident. I'm very positive when it comes to Leeds United. So hopefully Leeds United can go out there and pick up all 3 points. But to everybody who is new, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel too. I will be doing a watch along for Leeds United and Hull City this evening. So just stay with me. But yeah, when it does come to the season, and when it comes to the fixtures, I've been very impressed with Hull City having a 1-1 draw at Bristol City, beating Blackburn 2-1, beating Sheffield Wednesday 4-2. Of course, they did lose to Norwich, but my granddad's a massive Hull City fan, and he said that they was very unlucky there to even lose that game. They should have drawn that game because obviously there was a penalty that shouldn't have been a penalty. Drew against Coventry, who are also a promotion candidate, and obviously the biggest upset this year is beating Leicester City. And as well, I think Hull City have made a great statement to this year. And in my prediction of the championship table, I did say that Hull City were going to be the dark horses. I wasn't expecting like Preston, Preston in top of the league with 19 points. But with Hull City in sixth place with 11 points right now, I did say that Hull City were going to be the dark horse of this league due to towards the end of last season's performances, how they managed to pick out points, beating teams who were in a sense challenging to get promoted. And I guess just the additions that they've brought in this summer, it's been a very, very successful window for Hull City, and it's been a very successful window for Leeds United too. So it's going to be very interesting to see who comes on top because both teams are strong, and Leeds United have only lost one game this year. Hull City have only lost one game this year. So it's going to be a very, very nervy game in my opinion. But in my opinion, I'd like to know yours. I'd like to know your score predictions. So in the comments below, make sure you get your score predictions in before the game kicks off, because I do believe that they'll be kicking off in roughly around about 5 minutes. It's 7:15 almost now, so hopefully Leeds United can go out there and pick up all 3 points. But yeah. I really hope so. I really hope so. In the last 3 games, Leeds United haven't dropped any points yet. So I'm hoping and praying this one could keep us going throughout the Right, hang on. Let's just see. Someone just tried calling me. I accidentally clicked it and see if it's come back on now. Right, hang on. Let's just see. Someone just tried calling. Yes, there we go. Everything's all sorted. But yeah, I'm really hoping that this shirt continues to be my lucky shirt. Just look how nice it is, though. It's honestly, I think it's one of my favourite ones. I do have a few other ones, but I think I'm going to do a collection video soon. But Psycho Kiwi has said that it's going to be a 2-1 victory for Leeds United, hopefully. And I think if Leeds United do get this, if Leeds United do get this win over the line, I think it's going to be a very good statement for Leeds United. I think we're having Watford up next. We've got Southampton as well up next. It's going to be a very tough season month, should we say. So if Leeds United can pick up maybe about 7 points in this game, in this month, should we say, then I think it'll be a very good statement for Leeds United. But the players are coming out. I don't know why you guys are watching it, but I'm watching it on LU TV. I shouldn't really be telling you this, but there's an app called Opera. It's a VPN thing. It's free. This isn't coming from me, by the way. So if you can't find a stream or you can't watch it anywhere, download an app called Opera, and then it's a VPN thing. Change your details to America or Asia or whatever, and then you can buy the match pass there, and that's how I do it. But that didn't come from me. So you watch now, they'll really end up banning me now. But Psycho Kiwi see it 2-1. Squirrel Grills, I think that's how you say your name, 3-0, and then Jason says 3-1. I'm very positive. It's all 3 points for Leeds United. I'm very positive as well, just like you guys. But like I said, I think it's going to be either a draw or one of the teams are going to score. I guess late on. But yeah, the players are coming out now, so it shouldn't be too long until kick off. No, I'm not being sponsored. I wonder who's on the bench actually, because I haven't actually fully checked the team. So yeah, Leeds United playing in the 4-2-3-1 formation. If you have just recently joined, Mesley in goal, Ayling, Rodon, Stroik, Shackleton for Sam Byram, Archie Gray, Ampadu, Dan James replaces Somerville, Perot in the number 10, Nonto out wide, and then Rutter up top. So the substitutes is Cooper is back, which I didn't realise. He is back from injury, so that's really nice to see. Cameron, Somerville, Anthony, Byron's on the bench. So maybe it was just a fitness thing that I was going on about. Paveda, Darlow, Gelhart, and Gruev. And I think that's everything. I believe that's everything. Yeah. And that's a really, really good bench. That's such a solid bench because going back to the championship beforehand, I can remember having all those like kids and even in the Premier League when we was having like 15, 16-year-old kids on the bench and stuff like that, whereas now we've got actual depth, so we're not too worried. I'm not too worried that if we do change things up in the game, we'll struggle. Let's see what's in your. All right, good. I didn't want to butcher your name then. I'm quite nervous about this game, actually. I'm quite nervous for some reason, but if we can get all 3 points, it's going to be such an over. Because my granddad supports Hull City. He's a big Hull City fan, and I've always been a Hull City fan. And obviously, he says that Leeds United will go out there and pick up all 3 points. And I'm hoping and praying that we do. Of course I do. But it's like I said, I don't think Hull City are going to be a team who are going to sit back. I don't really think Hull City are going to be a team like Sheffield Wednesday and just let Leeds United come back at us. I could be completely wrong. I personally think they're going to be a little bit like Millwall, where they do attack us. They do just continuously play their style of football, where it is compact, where it is aggressive, and I guess it is very positive in some ways, especially when it comes to the expansive type of play, the passing and everything like that. So I'm going to have to watch the 2 wingers because, like I said, Ayling will have a handful tonight, especially with how their winger is playing. So Leeds United playing all in white. Hull City are playing in their famous black and orange stripes. To be fair, it's quite a nice kit to be fair. Agreed. Completely agreed. But what's your thoughts actually about Jamie Shackleton? Are you happy that he's in the team? Are you? I mean, I wouldn't like to sit here and say that I'd like him as my first choice goalkeeper. I wouldn't like to have him as my first choice left back. But if he's doing the job, especially when he were playing, was it against Sheffield Wednesday where him and Nonto was linking up really well and he was getting forward, creating chances, getting balls into the box. And I think that's what we need from a left back. I think we need a positive influence in the team. Like, yes, fair enough. He, in a sense, we go off that energy, don't we, with Jamie Shackleton, and he does every now and again have the ability to showcase great performances. But I don't want a player full time as just a hyper player. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes any sense. Oh, there we go. We're about to kick off now. They were just doing a minute silence, I think, for one of the Hull City ex-players or something passed away or something like that. Who do you think as well? Who do you think's going to be on the score sheet tonight? If your predictions are 3-0, 3-1, 2-1 or whatever it is, I like to think Rutter's going to get another goal tonight. I really hope he does. And I'm going to say Joe Perot. I do think Joe Perot's going to get on the score sheet tonight, and I think Rutter as well. He's going to be on the score sheet. I think we might have a Hull City fan in here as well. Prime Edits, are you a Hull City fan or are you just a fan in general? But anyway, Leeds United have kicked off. Hull City have kicked off. Go on then. Nice. Hull City are on attack now, anyways. No, this is what I'm saying. It's like we have to be careful of the overlap because they're on the. This is what I'm saying. When it comes to defending, they are very compact, and when it comes to attacking, they're very expansive. And obviously, I think that was who was the left back? Was it Christie? He was having that overlap, but they're extremely hugging the touchline. They're very, very wide. But Hull City are on the attack again now. That's offside. Oh, Evan's been beaten. Someone cover him then. Go. Hull City whipped in the ball. It's a corner ball to Hull. Hull City are on the attack again. Positive start actually from Hull City. 2 City fanboys. Leeds are going to win like 5-0. Imagine. Callum, give it a rest. Who's that to? Don't know what you mean. Hull City have got a corner, whips it in. Oh, it was a poor corner. Right, let's get it out then. Oh, that was a bit of a waste. I think this is what we're going to expect a lot in this game. I think over the top through balls. Look, this is exactly what I was telling you about. Over the top through balls. Leeds' line is too high, and they've exposed that already twice already. It's only been 2 minutes, and this is what we're going to have to be careful about, because if we're going to be playing that high line, then we're going to be caught out massively, because their attackers are so fast. And Connolly, like I said at the start of the video, he's very explosive. And I think that's their game plan tonight, because obviously Leeds do play that high line, and Hull are going to play their hang on. Hull are going to play a very slow, progressive game tonight. I do believe it's very slow tempo from Hull, and it's going to be very controlled from them as well. But from the first 3 minutes of this game, Hull City have been on top, but it's still very early doors. Right, go on then. Send him through. Rutter. Oh, he's just. Oh, well played. Shackleton, get it in the box. Why is no one in the box? Monto. Rutter. Oh, I thought he was going to play him through for Monto then. I got quite excited. But Rutter's movement tonight looks quite good. In the last couple of games, he looks quite good. No, another over the top. Oh, he's wasted that time. But from what I've noticed so far, it's like Leeds United are allowing Hull City to come at them, waiting for them to make that mistake, and then leading obviously the press. It's not like a Marcelo press, like a man-to-man thing, but it's like they're allowing Hull City to come at them, and then when the time is right, then they press and then win the ball back. Ampadu. Oh, nice through top. Ayling. Right, go on then. Oh, that was wasted. That was a good ball actually from Ampadu to Ayling on the wing, but it was wasted. But yeah, if you are new around here, make sure you like the video as well, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers, and once we do, we'll be giving you guys 2 Leeds United shirts. So there'll be 2 winners in the giveaway once we do reach 2,000 subscribers. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and eventually you'll be entered into the giveaway, which I'm really looking forward to. Like I like giving back to the community. Anyway, Rutter out to. Is that Shepard? Go! Oh, there's James. But yeah, I like giving back to the community. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to to YouTube, I've always went to the YouTube. I've always tried ever since I was 13. I'm 26 now. Ever since I was 13, I've always tried to either do FIFA, Call of Duty, vlogging, all this type of stuff. And then one day I just spoke to a couple of guys at work, and I thought, you know what, I enjoy Leeds United, and this is my life. And partner and my daughter or whatever, they're the two main support, especially my partner. She's very supportive of me doing this. So it is something that I want to continue and hopefully be able to do long term. And can I show any game? Probably not, no, because I mean, I don't know how I would be able to do that, whether I'd get copyrighted or not, but how this hasn't come from me. But like I said earlier on, there is an app called Opera, and you download it from the App Store. You change your details, and you put in your details from America. You put your details on from, like, I don't know, Asia or wherever, and you get to buy the match pass. And like I said, this hasn't come from me, so just keep it to yourself. Anyway, Leeds United down on the left hand side with Nonto, but it gets cleared. But I am watching it on LUTV, pal. So. And yeah, you have to pay. It's just £10, so it's not too bad. Or you can buy the audio pass. But like I said, if you download the app called Opera and change your details or whatever, you can watch it on there. But Leeds United are now coming down the right hand side with Alien. Another wasted ball. That's twice now. Twice now. Alien's messed that pass up. So Liam Rossini out the two managers would probably be the better or happier two so far. Oh, we're a touch by Connolly. That's a foul. No, it's not. I thought that was a foul by Leeds then. Passed out to Luke Ealing on the right hand side. Now let's attack. There's no one giving him any options. Why is there no one running down the wing? See, now we've gone backwards. Like, what? Dan James should have been following that. Should have been following Luke Ealing, because there was acres of space down that wing. He's got loads of pace, but yet then, because he didn't follow it up, we had to go back. Anyway, Nonto on the it's the through ball. That's the defend. What, I don't understand the rules when it comes to shirt pulling. When it comes to shirt pulling, isn't that like some sort of obstruction? Oh, that was risky by Allswap. This is what, as well, like Hull City are constantly playing from the back as well. So it's like, why aren't the three attackers pushing up? They're sitting more deeper. They're very comfortable, actually, Hull City on the ball. They're very confident. Just slowly progressing up the pitch, picking out little spaces. But that number 23, I can't remember his name for Hull City, but he looks like a real threat. But I guess this game is a big test, because it's like I said, Hull are unbeaten in 5, but Leeds United are unbeaten in 4. But Hull City are on the attack down the right hand side, gets the ball into the box. Another corner for Hull City. Good defending there by Jamie Shackleton. But this is another thing that we have to worry about, because their wingers have a lot of pace, and if they're playing that expansive football, like I said they were going to play, then we need to, in a sense, double up on their wingers. But it's a short corner by Hull. Hull City shoot. Oh, I think it's going for another corner. Yeah, another corner. Oh no, is it goal kick? Oh, hang on. I thought that was a corner. No, it's a goal kick. That clearly came off the Leeds player then. I mean, I'm not complaining, Mike. Yeah, but he mild. How is that goal kick? It came off Rodon. Anyways, Rodon's running out down to the middle. Oh, bloody hell, that was a crap pass. All right, press him. Press him. Oh, press him then. That's gone out. Throw in for Leeds United. I think it's going to be a very tough evening for Leeds because Hull are very tight. Hang on. Go on, James. Oh. And Hull are not letting Leeds United play, especially as soon as Leeds get into their half. That mid block comes into play. Leeds are fine. Hull are fine leaving Leeds United playing at the back, like between the back four. But as soon as Leeds United enter that half, then that's it. The mid block comes in, the low block comes in, and they're very tight. But Rutter's put James through. Oh, unlucky. That was close. Go on, Nanto, get there. That's not a foul. Hull City on the attack on the outside of the box, gets the ball in. Good header away. Hull City throwing. Yeah, and this is exactly what I said. I thought they were going to come out more attacking than defending because obviously the sixth in the league, of course, when it comes to the whole. Hang on, just checking some chats. When it comes to the whole attacking third, when it comes to the possession, when it comes to the philosophy of Liam Rosenior, he's not going to change that, especially if they're winning, especially if things are clicking. And I knew exactly how they were going to play, and this is exactly how it's panned out so far. And I knew that they weren't going to sit back because at the end of the day, they want to get all 3 points. Just exactly what Ipswich did, exactly what Millwall did. So hopefully we can use this in our advantage and, in a sense, expose them. But Nonto is down, had a clash with Twine, and it's looking like he has a twisted ankle from the looks of that. So the medical team has come onto the pitch now, so hopefully it's not too serious. So hopefully Somerville will come on in his place. Oh, it's his landing. It's when Twine and him collided. It was the landing that did that, and he twisted his ankle. Hopefully he'll be all right. But anyways, cheers, pal. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Like I said, as soon as we get to 2,000 subscribers, we will be giving away a Leeds United shirt. I'm really looking forward to it. But it seems. Oh, hang on. He's limping. He might be able. Oh, he's jogging now, so he might be able to just run it off. Might be able to just run it off. It's Philogene, that's the name, Philogene. And this, oh, what a player he is, man. He's nutmegged Luke Hill in there. Ampadu intercepts to James, to Gray. Go on, Gray. Oh, that's a foul. Liam Rosenior has just been yellow carded for kicking the ball away. Let's see. 15 minutes gone, Hull City 0, Leeds United 0, and I think it's a little bit difficult to see who's going to actually win this game so far because both teams are very even, so it's difficult to see who's actually going to win. But anyways, Joe Rodon on the ball right now to Meslier. Come on then, someone give him some options then. You should see how far Meslier is on. Ampadu. Back to Rodon. Back to Meslier. See, this is what I'm saying. So as soon as Leeds are in their half towards the back end of like the four, they're fine. But as soon as Leeds get into their half, the mid block comes into play, the low block comes into play, and then they squeeze Leeds United so they can't have any space at all. And this is what Hull are quite good at when it comes to this type of play and defending. Anyway, Archie Gray on the ball. Come on then, give him some option. Through ball, Rutters through. Oh. That's a throw in for Hull City. For Leeds United, sorry. I think both teams are playing pretty much similar type of football, and it's quite weird to see actually. Anyways, James. Oh, that was poor. Oh, Rutter's intercepted. Go on then. Oh. Hull City are really trying to play that over the top, like from the goalkeeper to attack. Anyway, Luke Ayling to Ampadu, to James, out wide to Gray. Back to James on the attack outside the Hull. Go on, get it into the box. Back post. Go on to. Oh, that was poor. Go on, Nunto. Get it into the box. Go on. They've got it away. Now Hull are on the attack. Oh, it's a foul. The body checked him there, but Ampadu knew what he was doing. There we go, Hull City resume now, playing towards the back end. Plays it out wide. Over the top ball out wide to... He's very, very tricky, very tricky. He reminds me of a little bit like Alex, what's he called? Maximan from Newcastle. Very tricky, very quick on the ball and very agile as well. But... Oh, that was close. Hey! There was no need for that, Rutter. Anyways, Hull City on the left hand side, cutting in by Seri. He's going out wide again. Great tackle there by Ampadu. Nonto to James. Counter attack. Come on, Ayling. Give it 1 and 2, 1 2, 1 2. Oh, he's running back now. Oh, Nonto's down. It's not looking good for him. Yeah, it's looking like he's gonna be off now. So that's not good. I mean, I know it's probably just like a sprained ankle, but medical team's come back on again, so it's probably looking like he's going to be coming off. And I think it would be nice actually to see Somerville come on, because he gives that bit of extra difference, doesn't he? That the difference in the side with his ability just to be able to take players on, his confidence, his dribbling, his ability to try and go and score and drive Leeds United forward, and I like that in Somerville, but it's not good. Excuse me, it's not good. Not good. Thank you. Leeds is my life, you know. Yeah, it's looking like Somerville is coming on with his bright pink boots, and Nonto is coming off after that Yeah, there we go. Look, it's the way he lands. That's how it is. Like his legs locked in between Twine's leg, and then obviously before he landed awkwardly, or his foot was in an awkward position, then landed in an awkward position, and then he twisted his ankle or sprained his ankle. And I mean, he doesn't look too happy, like, but we can't risk it, can we? So Somerville's coming in Fononto, and after 20 minutes, Leeds United have already made their first sub of the game. But this is what I like, isn't it? I said this before. This is what I like about Leeds United's bench. It's the simple fact that we have some quality now. We have a lot of quality on the bench, not like we have the under-23s or the under-21s or even 15-year-olds on the bench anymore. It's just a simple fact that we've got solid depth, and I'm not worried now. I'm not as worried as I used to be. But anyways, Leeds United start. Pascal Stroik passes back to Meslier. To Rodon. But I think Leeds United need to be a little bit more riskier when it comes to playing against Hull, because even though we had a couple of chances then, we haven't had any shots, I don't think. I don't recall having any like decent chances. And this is what I say, Hull City are really, really good defensively, and they're just not. And that was a poor pass again by Aileen. There we go, he's through. Rodon tackling, well played. He's a brilliant defender, man. Hull City on the attack. This why it's just. Oh, is that a penalty? Oh Christ! Aileen brought down. I can never. What's his name? Philogene. That's it. We'll keep this thing there. Anyways, Philogene got on the left hand side of Luke Aileen, and he's grabbing his shirt. You can see there clearly, top here, right there, and he's pulling him, but he goes down, and for some reason the ref thought there was nothing in it, and Leeds United do get away with that one, and it's Leeds United goal kick. And this is exactly what I said, didn't I? Exactly what I said. Aileen will be exposed tonight if he's not careful, and this is exactly what's happened. And I'm worried for him. And that was poor by Gray. I'm worried for Aileen tonight. I am, because players with that ability know exactly how to play against Luke Aileen, and it's proven that. And he's struggling tonight. Connolly's through. Rodon, I'm going to reply to you. Comment in a minute. Well played, Rodon. Yeah, that's how I usually feel about Somerville. I think he does too much at times, and it reminds me a little bit like Jack Harrison in a way. I mean, I think he's a bit better than Jack Harrison, but when it comes to him being on the ball, I think he can be a bit greedy, and I think he tries to do too much instead of actually playing that simple pass. But he is very threatening going forward. But Hull City play it back to Allsop. So far, this game has 0-0 written all over it. Squeeze them. See, no one's pressing. And when they pass it towards the back, why is no one pressing them? Well played, Stroy. Oh, how is that a foul? Anyways, Hull City attacking down the right. Ball in. Nice block. Oh, that was poor. Ampadu, come on then, counter-attack. Send him! Go on! Rutter's through! Rutter! Shoot! Oh, you absolute tosspot, man. How has he missed that? It was one-on-one. He had acres of space, acres of time. We got lucky with that through ball. Then there we go. Jorginho Rutter. Why is he not? He could have chipped that. He had so much time. That is poor, man. That is poor. That should have been 1-0 Leeds United. Simple. The goalkeeper was miles off his line. Shoot! Anyway, Leeds out wide to Somerville. Oh, that was poor. I'm sweating, man. Sweating. See, look, now as soon as Hull City get the ball, when we've got that momentum, Hull drag that momentum away from us. They slow the game down massively. So when we're high, when we're playing really quick football, when we're playing with that momentum, as soon as Hull get the ball, they slow the game down, and it's like yet again they're squeezing Leeds United. They're squeezing Leeds United out wide. They're squeezing Leeds United to have no space. Oh, Shackleton's through. Shackleton. Oh, there we go. Hull City here on the counter attack. Whether we can keep that in or not. Yeah. Oh no, that was lucky. Bloody hell. Yeah, there we go. Look, they're showing it again. Like Rutter is one-on-one with the goal. He had so much. The goalkeeper was stood further than the penalty spot. So why not chip it? Why not try and chip it? The goalkeeper made himself big and then saved it. But that should have been 1-0 to Leeds United because Rutter was miles through. But defensively, Leeds, good. Very impressed with that again. I'm very confident at the moment. Oh, we've won that, James. Now to Rutter, high up the pitch. He's got no options. Nice. Ayling, get it into the box. Perot's in. Perot. Oh, that was poor. Perot, I haven't really seen him even have a touch of the ball this first half. Oh, Somerville. Shoot. Oh, good effort. That's why I say press high, win the ball up as high as we can. And Somerville did that, had a decent shot on goal and got a corner out of it. But as I was saying, Perot has been very, very quiet this game. Don't even think he's even had a touch of the ball. I haven't really seen him have a touch of the ball, really. Corner ball by Somerville. What a ball in! Shoot! Strike! Shoot! Handball! Rutter out wide. Oh, he's just fouled him. God's sake. Yet again, another. Almost 30 minutes gone, guys, and Leeds United is still Hull City 0, Leeds United 0. Perot had a shot there. It looked like he handballed it, but Leeds United is slowly knocking on the door, slowly, ever slow, so slowly picking out the gaps in the defence. It's not been a bad performance from both sides. I'll say that. Yeah, I'm guessing you're on about the Rutter chance. I think that's what I'm saying. It's like, how much space and time did you have then? How much time and space did you have? It should have been 1-0 Leeds United. Anyways, Hull City are on the attack right now. Passes it back. So it's Coyle. Philogene back to Coyle. See, this is what I'm saying. It's like they slow the game right down. right down, because they know exactly how Leeds play. They Leeds to attack, attack, attack over the top ball again. To Connolly to chase. Why is he going that way? Why? Oh, Connolly. Oh, is it Delap? Connolly or Delap? Oh, Delap. But that was stupid by Shackleton. He shouldn't have gone that way. Exactly. Oh, go on. Oh, go on then, Pro. Nice. Give him back. Out wide. Right. Shoot. Shoot. To shoot. Oh, good block. Oh, that was poor, Shackleton. What are you doing? How is it so hard to play a simple pass? But so far, from actually watching this, Hull have been better on the ball. They have defended well, but Leeds have now started to pick up more chances. They've started to pick out a little bit more gaps in between the midfield and the defence, which is kind of positive. Whereas Hull are kind of just trying to stay on the ball, try to play over the top balls, but it's not working. So it's looking more and more likely that Leeds are slowly edging to be more in control in this game, and that's a positive sign. Nice interception by Ampadu. That's risky. Meslier, where are you? To Strike. Back to Meslier. You just have to be patient. You just have to be patient when it comes to teams like this. Somerville to Shackleton. Back to Somerville. Right, come on and drive at the team. Drive it at them. Out wide. Look how much space Ealing's got. What a ball. Nice ball. Back to James. Just cross it. Nice. Oh, there's no one there. Hey, referee! Thank you. Can't be doing. Shut up, man. How he elbowed him in the back? How is that not a foul? All Hull fans are crying out saying that wasn't a foul. But how's an elbow? Look, how if you're watching that, how is that not a foul? Anyway, Leeds United have a free kick, so let's see if we can make something of this. Somerville to take. Go on then, back post. Go on. Oh, Jesus Christ, I thought that was in. For what? Hull have got a free kick for what? Oh, but he pushed him. Hull play a big ball up to the lap. Hull are on the attack to Connolly. That's a bloody risky header. Yeah, that was all right. Meslier's got the ball now. Leeds are just playing it around the back again, just to buy time, just to buy some options. But this is exactly what I keep saying. Hull City are fine with Leeds playing in that area. Anyways, out wide to Somerville. Shackleton is on the overlap, doesn't play him. Back into the middle to Perot. Somerville, Perot to Shackleton. Give it back to Perot. No. To Somerville. Back to Shackleton. Leeds are progressing nicely. Back to Strauch. They're slowly moving up the field. Give him some options then. Go on then. Back to Somerville. Get in the box. Get in the box. Get in the box. Stop him. Get in the box. Ailing! Oh. Why you... That's 4 times in this game where the referees caught Leeds United pushing players. Yet again. There's just no need to push. Ampadu just at the halfway line, passes to Perot, to Somerville, back to Strike, now to Rodon. Leeds are slowly starting to, I'd say, commentator just said then, and I agree with him, Leeds are starting to have more control of the game. But anyways, Shackleton. To Rodon, to Ailing. Back to Meslier. I'm really impressed and very proud of how Leeds United are going about things. Shackleton, Somerville on the edge of the box. To Perot. To Ruts. Shoot! 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 Are we going to shoot? Where's the ball? But yeah, I'm very impressed with how Leeds are actually putting so much pressure on Hull, even though Hull are the ones who are more confident in defending, more confident on the ball. But there's Gray, what a run. Jorginho, oh. It's a Leeds United corner though. Callum, who do you support? So it's Somerville to take. I need another coffee to be honest with you. I might get a coffee at half time. Somerville crosses it in, but the ball, oh, straight into the keeper's arms. Coyle now on the attack down the right hand side or left hand side. Yeah, left hand side. Philogene just swapped wings because Hull City seems to be playing more down the right hand side over the top through ball to Connolly, but Leeds United deal with that very well. Luke Ayling now, back to Rodon. I think Daniel Farke will be quite impressed actually with how we've played. We've managed to control Hull City's back at 2 forward lines, and we're not playing as high now as we were at the start of the game. Anyway, strike out wide to Alien. That was poor, but oh dear me. Are you still thinking that Leeds are going to win? Still thinking it's going to be 3-0, 4-0? Go on then. Nice. Oh, that was a poor touch by Rutter. Oh, for God's sake. Almost 40 minutes gone and Hull City are drawing 0-0 with Leeds United. And I'd say Leeds United have been, so far in the last 10 minutes, the better side, especially going forward. See, whether Hull City are playing for free kicks, because every time when a Leeds player goes near him, they go down so easy. And then Joe Rodon's just giving away another push. But from looking at that, there wasn't really too much into it. But every time a Hull player goes near a Leeds player, they just go down so easy. And I hate that. It's just frustrating. Get But yeah, as we were saying, I think Daniel Farke would be, in a sense, the happier too. Of course, Hull are 5 games unbeaten and are looking to keep their promotion hopes alive. But I still think Leeds United can bag 3 points tonight. Of course, I said it was going to be 1-1, but I think it's going to be, if it's going to be like this, it's going to be 0-0. But I'm hoping it'll be, from watching the game, it's going to be either 0-0 or it's going to be 1-0. Because both sides are very, very tight at the back and defending very well. And it's, both teams are struggling to break each other down, you know. It's just a lot of passing side to side and going backwards. But, right, Somerville, go on then, run at them. Out wide, Ayling, back to Somerville. Shoot! Shoot! Oh, Jesus Christ, what a strike. Call a ball for Leeds. That was a pretty good strike by Somerville then. Got me excited a little bit. This is what I'm saying. This is what Somerville brings to Leeds United, isn't it? He brings that drive. He brings that extra bit of excitement to the side. That was a good save though by Alsop. Corner ball. Shoot! Miskicked it. Shoot! Oh, bloody. Well, that was wasted. Oh. What are we doing? See, this is what I'm saying. This now Rodon's getting booked for yet another push or a collision with the Hull. Then this is why it's so frustrating, because every time a player goes near a Leeds guy, he didn't even barely touch him. He was already going down. That was so soft. Embarrassing, man. Anyways, Rodon's got a yellow card anyway, so. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was close. Anyway, Hull are trying to play out from the back like they do, and I'm saying press them. But they've broke the press and they've passed it out wide, and it's going for a Leeds United throw. Almost 45 minutes, guys, and Hull City 0, Leeds United 0. It has been a decent performance from both sides, but I'd say Leeds United have been, so far in the last 15 minutes, the ones who are more likely to go on and score. Anyways, Rodon to Pascal Strike. Play it out wide to Jamie Shackleton. Cuts inside to Ampadu. Pass it out. Go on, look at Ayling. Pass it out wide. Somerville. Oh, wasted again. Right, anyway. Somerville to Gray. On the outside, shoots. Oh, good effort. I wonder how much stoppage time we're going to have, because there hasn't really been that many severe injuries or anything, or tackles or stoppages. So I think maybe like 2-3 minutes. Anyway, back to Meslier. Give him some options then to Rodon. Give it to him then. Give it to him then. Why are you walking so far out of your box? Give it to him. Stop pissing about. Just give it to him. There we go. 4 added minutes. 4 added minutes. Anyway, it's out wide to Jamie Shackleton. Archie Gray. Come on then, let's get forward. Instead of passing it sideways, let's try to get forward. Out wide to Luke Ayling. Just cross it. Oh, what a ball. Oh, unlucky. That was almost a good ball. Leeds United get a throw in though. Oh, God. First touches are kind of poor. Go on, Perot. James. Oh, poor touch again by Perot. Why is James playing so central? What? Hull have played out wide. Nice, good interception there, Shackleton. Yes, he's done quite well actually, Shackleton tonight. He does a job, doesn't he? He does a decent job, does Shackleton. I think I think we are missing Sam Byron though. I will admit, he just gives that extra bit of experience. He gives that extra bit of quality. Hey, that's a foul, ref. I don't get this thing. Why is Mesley bringing it so far forward? Like, give him some options, like over the ball. Oh, that was poor, man. There's no options. No midfielders dropping back to give him any options. Huller on the attack, through ball. It's gone for a Leeds United throw though. We've played almost 3 minutes of the 4 minutes added on time, so it's going to be looking like it's going to be 0-0 at half time. I don't know if that's a positive thing. I think both sides will be quite happy to go in there without conceding first. But if there's anything that needs, hang on. Oh. But if any team want to be able to go score, there's something has to change in the second half because we have to try and exploit those spaces, try and get in behind the defence, but they're so tight. Hull are so tight in defending. It's like when they go into defence, it's like they've got 4 at the back and they've got a 4-4-2. So it's like I said, they've got the mid block and they've got the low block. Go on, Shackleton. Oh, he could have been through then. Anyway, there's only a few seconds left, and I think it should be half time. Yep, that's it. That's it, guys. Hull City 0, Leeds United 0 at half time. And I think I'm going to go get a coffee because I am tired. It's been a long day. So, I just put, hang on, done that wrong. That's the aim for the second period. At the end of the first 45 minutes, it is Hull City 0, Leeds United. Ignore my good face. There we go. Right, I'll have to go make a quick coffee, and then I guess we can have a little bit of a discussion about the first half as well. So just bear with me, and I'll be back in a minute.
Escape to a land where it's no work and all play. There's no such thing as speed limits. Where wild animals roam. And around every corner is a new adventure. Where you live amongst nature and giant rabbits come and say hello. Escape to Flamingo Land. Book your day pass online at flamingoland.co.uk.
Dear Britain, it's heating up outside, which means we're turning the heating down inside. So, as the sun rises, our hopes for a better future rise with it. A future where our solar panel or boiler installations could save you money on your energy bills.
Save up to £1,180 a year with our solar panel and battery storage solutions, or cut your energy bills with a brand new A-rated boiler.
Life's better.
At the break, it's Hull City 0, Leeds United 0 at the MKM Stadium. Jermaine, a few chances, no goals. What have you made of that first half?
It's been an interesting first half. I was expecting a little bit more.
Bloody hell, I'm drunk.
What I've noticed so far about them is they're very cautious. They're being very cautious.
Let's have a listen to what Jermaine has to be saying.
When we do have it, so they're not doing all the things that we were expecting them to do. This chance was absolutely humongous, and the frustrating thing for me about this chance is not the fact that that Ruter's able to get into this position. It was a great run, great position, great first touch. It's this one here. That touch just takes it a little bit too far away from his body, and you see he's almost stretching for it. He's falling away from it a little bit. He's got a little bit too much time as well. As we saw against Millwall the last game, when the ball came across to him, he hit it first time. That's the difference, you know.
Is that because it's
instinctive.
intuition when it's, yeah. But in that moment, I mean, we could see the Somerville cross as well here. In fact, I'll ask you about that Ruter chance in a minute. Just talk us through this, Jermaine.
Well, on this instant, it was a great cross. Somerville managed to get the ball at his feet, drop the shoulder a little bit, but all Ayling needed to do there was just jump at half a second earlier. That's literally it. This was brilliant. Ruter again, absolutely fantastic first touch. That's really, really difficult skill to do, especially when you're under pressure from the defender. He manages to flick it up, holds the defender off really well, flicks it up, keeps it in Somerville's stride. He doesn't have to break his stride pattern either, so it makes it even better, much easier for him to get a clean connection. He does just that. Great strike, and it's a fantastic save from the goalkeeper also. Very, very good.
Just on Jorginho Ruter, when you were saying that about the instinctiveness of a goal, in that moment when they almost have too much time, and you'll know this better than most, what is going through their mind? Is it almost dangerous to have that much time on the ball?
there's about 1,001 different thoughts going through your mind. When you've got that much time closing in on the goalkeeper, you're thinking, right, firstly, am I away from the defender? How much space have I got? Have I got 2 yards, 3 yards, 4 yards? Right, that's the first thought. Second thought, how quickly is he coming out, the goalkeeper? If he is coming out, is he going to stay big? Is he going to make himself smaller? Is he going to go down quickly? Is he going to stay on his feet? That's another thought. Then you've got, right, if I do take one more touch, it closes the space down in terms of the goalkeeper's got a chance to come out much further, which closes the space of the goal down a little bit more. If he does that, then what do I do? What I would have done, and what I was hoping I was going to see from him today, was take that extra touch, the keeper comes out, lift it over him. Just lift it over him. Because the goalkeeper, Alsop, he tended to come out really quickly and then just commit himself. He went down relatively quickly. That's something that in time he'll be able to see, and he'll be able to spot that much quicker. But because it's still a relatively new situation for him to find himself in, the more he does it, the easier it gets.
By in time, do you mean in the second half?
Absolutely in the second half. Look, we've been able to create so many really good half chances, especially. Put a lot of opportunities, a lot of crosses in the box. We're just slightly flat-footed, and that's just the only frustration for me.
Jermaine, we'll dig more into that first half in a minute. But if you haven't listened to the official Leeds United podcast this week, it is an absolute.
But yeah, I guess just from listening to that, and I guess just from my own point of views for the game, in the first half, I thought, first 10 minutes, I thought Hull City were more on top. I thought Hull City were the ones who were controlling the game more, the ones who were, in a sense, exposing Leeds United out wide with Philogene. He was a very big threat on the left-hand side against Luke Ayling, and for some reason, Liam Rossini decided to switch him out wide, whether it's because Jamie Shackleton was a little bit weaker than Luke Ayling. I'm not 100% sure. I don't understand the tactic behind that. All I could see from it is the simple fact that Hull were playing more on the right hand side than they were doing on the left hand side. So maybe that was the issue. But I think overall, when it does come to the whole gameplay of Leeds United, they defended very well. They stay compact. The high line scared me a little bit, worried me a little bit, because obviously Hull were trying to play the over the top through ball a lot of the times, and they dealt with that. And I'm very, very proud of the guys. I'm very, very, in a sense, impressed with how Daniel Farke has come in and shut the lid and give us Leeds fans, in a sense, the confidence, the ability to believe that we can keep clean sheets, so we can stop goals from going in. And overall, I don't really think Hull City have been that threatening, in my opinion. They've controlled the game very well. They've controlled possession. They've controlled and stopped Leeds United from attacking and having some, in a sense, proper clear-cut chances. But towards the end of the first half, Leeds United did look more threatening. They did look very, what should we say? They looked very confident. They looked the team where we was interchanging against. Somerville came on and brought that extra bit of excitement, extra bit of quality on the field. And I thought with Jorginho and Rutter, I knew it was going to be a little bit more difficult for Rutter this game, because with how high Millwall was playing, with how high I think Ipswich was playing, Hull City was going to look at them and be like, okay, well, we can't leave that much room in. And that one-on-one chance, which should have put Leeds United up 1-0, because at the end of the day, we're not going to get opportunities like that much in this second half. And like Jermaine Beckford said then, he should have scored that. He should have either chipped it or taken it around the goalkeeper, because Alsop went down very easily. He went down very quickly. He made himself big, and Rutter fell into that trap, and he managed to get his hand to it. So for that one, I think it's disappointing, because at the end of the day, Leeds United should have been 1-0 up, like I just said. But overall, when it does come to the gameplay, it does have 0-0 written all over it, because at the end of the day, this game is clear to see. Both defences are solid. Both midfield are solid. I'd more so say Hull City have more control when it comes to the midfield area. Leeds just look a little bit short on quality, a little bit short on the ability to make anything creative, whereas Hull City, they pack the midfield, and they're looking to get Leeds United on the counter-attack, because at the end of the day, with how Leeds play, the attacking style of football, we are going to be somewhat exposed. But at the same time, it's very clever, because when our fullbacks are upfield, I've noticed that Ampadu slots back into the defensive slot, so we won't be, in a sense, fully caught out. But in the second half, something has to change. For Hull City, I think they're going to come out exactly the same. They're going to stay compact. They're going to stay narrow and try catch out Leeds United on the counter-attack. But for Leeds, I just think the quality is going to have to come from the wings. I can't see Leeds playing or making anything progressive down the middle, because every time they do, like I keep saying, every time Leeds United get into the final third or into Hull City's half, Hull City squeeze Leeds United either out wide, or there's men on the guy who's got the ball, and it's making Leeds struggle. It's making it very difficult to play any type of football how we usually do. And I think this is how teams have to play against Leeds United, because if they don't, then they're gonna concede so many goals. And it's like I say, it's the best team is going to come out on top in this second half, and I think it's either going to be 0-0 or it's going to be 1-0. And I'm hoping Leeds can go out there and pick up all 3 points. But overall, I'd say the person who has impressed me more so in that first half, yet again, I would say Pascal has been very impressive. Has impressed me with his defending, his ability to read the game. I felt like Perrault has been quiet. I felt like Dan James has had a bit of a poor game, and I think he needs to change something at half time, because we can't keep playing Dan James in the middle of the park and having Luke Ayling as the only width option. But
he's fit and firing at the moment. 4 goals in his last 6 games before today started, and it didn't phase him one bit. You know, he's charging out, making last-ditch challenges. Look at his body position here. He understands that the Connolly is going to go near post to go far post. Fortunately, the cross went right into his path. This part here was brilliant. He stands his ground and doesn't dive in. Again, in this clip, great turn of pace. He's just behind him. He's not favourite, but he puts the pressure on. He keeps the pressure on, gets half a yard, just enough to get the ball away.
Right now.
And that just sums up his half so far. He's been absolutely brilliant. He's caused Hull City a lot of problems, a lot of issues, but he's looked so calm and composed while he's doing it as well. Really impressed so far.
The second half is about to kick off, so let's head back over to the MKM Stadium and rejoin our commentary team this evening, Bryn Law and Tony DeRigo.
Right, let's just turn that down a little bit. I want to have a look actually of some other scores, see what's happening around the championship, to see if there's anything. So Sunderland are actually beating Blackburn 2-1. Huddersfield are drawing 1-1 at Stoke. Hull City 0, Leeds 0. Millwall are beating Rotherham. Watford are drawing 2-2 at West Brom, and Leicester City are beating Norwich 1-0. So where would that put us? So these are the stats. Hull City 48%, Leeds 52%. 2 shots for Hull and 11 shots for Leeds, which, again, like I said, in the last 15 minutes, Leeds have been the better side. But that puts us back in 9th place, or just puts us into 9th place. I'm still surprised though by Preston. I wasn't expecting them to be top of the league. Anyways, the second half is about to kick off. Leeds United are the ones to get the second half on the way, and let's hope and pray something different happens. There we go. Leeds United to kick off. It's looking like Hull City have come out exactly the same, letting Leeds United play in the back four. I just hope that we can have that extra bit of quality in the midfield and try to, in a sense, win that midfield battle, because if we can't, then Hull. Hang on. Ayling to Dan James. Dan James. Shoot. Up a goal. Oh! Jesus Christ. The bloody player was on the line, otherwise that would have been 1-0 as well. Great start by Leeds United, but Hull are now on the cap. Oh, that's a good interception by Joe Rodon. That could have been 1-0 to Leeds United then. Ayling. Leeds have come out better. Leeds have come out very, very strong this second half. So it's looking kind of positive. Hopefully we can keep that momentum up. But that was unlucky, that actually. Yeah, it wasn't really an open goal, but there was a player in the way of the goal. It could have been 1-0 then. So good defending though by Hull. Somerville again, yet again, bringing that attacking threat. He's such a good player though, I think, Somerville. Yeah. Go on then, Rutter. I think that's what I kind of like, you know. I get frustrated. I don't know about you guys, but I get a bit frustrated when we continuously play from the back, because it's so easy for teams to read. And this is what I say to McGregor. It's like, why not mix it up? Like, do long balls, medium balls, short balls. We don't always have to play from the back. But anyways, Hull out on the attack down the right-hand side. Christie into the box for Hull City. Oh, good interception there by Rutter. Was it Rutter? Or was it Somerville? But Hull there picked out some space in between the Leeds line, back line. But Hull are on the attack yet again. He's offside. Oh. Was it goal kick or corner? Goal kick for Leeds United.
City right hand side. Certainly was good play, fullback. He pushed high up. Great once again, just being in the right place at the right time.
Exactly. Anyway, guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel too. Like I keep saying, once we get to 2,000 subscribers, there will be a giveaway, and hopefully you guys will be entered into the giveaway if you are interested with the Leeds United shirt of your choice. So it's worth doing because you get it for free. So. Right, go on then. Perot. Oh, good tackle there by Hull. That's wasted again. When are we going to stop doing stuff? When are we going to learn to stop making these sloppy passes? It's just basic football. Right, Aliens just picked up the ball in the middle of the park. That was yet again another poor pass, and Hull City on the counter-attack. Okay, good defending there by Rodon. Oh, Ampadu, sorry. Another push. What? Who? I don't know who that is. I don't know who Dwayne Pipe is. Hull City on the left-hand side. It's a deep ball in, and it's a corner for Hull City. There's a way bit Jamie Shackleton.
Now, concentrate here. It's 2-1 out here. Need to bring someone out.
Short corner by Hull. Gets the ball into the back post. Heads it down, but it's gone for a goal kick for Leeds United. 50 minutes gone. Hull City 0, Leeds United 0.
Absolutely. That was a waste, wasn't it, from the home side? You'd think they want to put a bit of pressure on us, put the ball into a danger area, overhit.
There's 5 minutes of the second half have gone. Still waiting the first goal here.
Down the left hand side to Jamie Shackleton. To Somerville. Go on then. Nice. Go on then. James shoots. Oh, straight at the goalkeeper, but it's another attempt on goal.
Good play from Somerville, just cuts inside and looking for a forward pass. Finds James in a good area.
Ayling wins the header. Ray down to Humperdoo. Then Pascal Stroke.
Leeds has seen a lot of the ball now. Majority of the time in the first half, like it was a little bit even, but now Leeds has seen quite a lot of the ball now. I think it's just about patience, isn't it? You know, especially playing against teams like this. Shackleton threw into the middle. That was a poor pass. Now he's lost the ball. Hull City can attack, but they decide to play it back. Press him, nice. Get the ball, don't foul him. They managed to get away with that. Anyways, he was looking for that foul, referee. He was looking for that foul. He was looking for the foul. How could you not tell? And now Ampadu's just got booked for kicking the ball away.
These days, if there's that little nudge of the ball away once a free kick has been given. The old days, nothing happened. Now a yellow card gets produced. That's exactly what happened there.
Something just have to learn from, because
Over the top ball by Hull, headed away by Rodon. But yeah, Hull have pressed up very high. Hull on the attack. Hull shoots, and I think that was Seri playing more rugby than anything. It was Jaden put it over the bar. But you've got to be careful. Yeah, again, see, look, Ayling, as soon as he's pressed, as soon as there's players on him, he panics. He doesn't know what to do. Right, out wide. Somerville. Look how much. Hey, referee! That's a yellow card. He pulled him back. But why not play it to Shackleton? Look how much space he had on the wing. That's it. That's dirty, man. That's dirty. Ayling's ball in. There's no one in the box. Corner ball for Leeds. Somerville to cross. Yet again, another poor corner. Straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Why can we not try something different, man?
Too much air, wasn't it, on that corner kick? Not too far from being quite a good one, but not quite.
One-sided possession. It's up again, has it?
Hull are just playing it round at the back at the moment. Just trying to bide time and pick out some. Hey, oh, hang on. Press him then. Press him. Well in, Somerville. Well played. But this is what I keep saying. Why not press? Because they keep passing from the back. They keep playing from the back. So why not press them? There we go. Interception. Nice interception. Now let's go. Let's try it. Oh. Why rush it? Rutter's had such a poor game today. And this is what I said in my previous video. It's like, I see such a quality player in Jorginho Rutter, but there's so much more in his game that he needs to improve on. Like, oh, hang on, Huller through. It's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Oh, he's pushed him in the back. Is it a penalty? No. Delap's still on the ball. Plays it out wide. Hull City is still on the attack. Plays it outside of the box. But loads of Leeds United players are back now, so it's good defending. Just get the ball out. Get the ball out. Corner ball. Good defending there, Shackleton. But that was scary. That was a wake-up call. We need to stop that. There was only 2 players back, and there was three Hull City players going forward then, so we got caught out on the counter-attack. Over the top through ball, like I keep saying. Strike was caught out. Joe Rodon went to go pick him up, and there was a barge in the back. The referee didn't see anything into it, and James Shackleton came back and made sure the danger was clear. But Hull City do have a corner right now. Twine with the goal. Good defending there by Strauk. It's gone out for a Hull City throw-in. God, it's making me nervous again.
To come on, I'm looking in that midfield area and just someone that can probably carry the ball in an 8 position and help out with the attack as well. That might be an option.
Almost 60 minutes gone and it's still 0-0. See, look, Hull have decided to start playing up the ball again from over the top, so maybe the Leeds line has become a bit bigger, higher, should I say. Anyways, Hull have won the ball in the middle of the park. Passes it out wide. Villagy runs into the middle. Plays it out wide. Jamie Shackleton exposed. Jamie Shackleton gives the ball away in a dangerous area. Hull City are on the attack outside the Leeds box. Christie into the middle. Come on, get the ball away. Stop pissing about. Ampadu intercepts for a corner, for a throw-in for Hull. It just irritates me. Now Hull being, in a sense, the more ones in control right now. Get up, man. That wasn't a push. See, this is what I'm saying. Every time a Leeds player goes near a Hull City player, through ball. No, wrong player. Through out wide. Go on then. Alien on the edge, inside the box. Shoot. Oh. Blaze over the bar. Blaze over the bar. That was a very poor shot. Has it gone out? Leeds have got a throw just outside the Hull City area. Excuse me. Pascal Strike to Rodon. Back to Strike. Now Somerville going in. On the edge of the box. Shackleton into the box. No one's there. Shoot! Anyone? I think we need a substitute. How is that a foul? Oh, God's sake, Rodon's been sent off. Leeds United down to 10 men. Brilliant. Fucking bollocks, man. Excuse my language. Absolute bollocks. Well, come on then, show us the highlights of it then.
On a yellow, you better make sure you get he didn't. He's not a piece of man.
Let's see how soft this was. There we go. Let's have a look. Oh, it was a little bit late, but the thing is, it was the follow through. His foot was already in the air, trying to get the ball from there, right? That was that. It was the follow through, but it was soft. So Leeds United are down to 10 men, and Cooper is coming on. So I wonder what he's doing. Anthony is coming on as well. This is the thing. Why did we not take Rodon off? Wouldn't it not have been a smarter move? Like bring Cooper on, because the similar types of players, the ball carrying players, their abilities are pretty much the same. I think Rodon's a little bit better than Cooper, but they're pretty much the same type of player. So it's risky keeping a player on the other card, especially in defence. So now we've got to play 30 minutes with 10 men. So it's going to be a very interesting 30 minutes. Anthony and Cooper are coming on, but I want to know who they're coming on for. Who's coming off? I missed that. Jamie Shackle. No. Oh, Dan James is coming off. I think he's been poor. Dan James. Anthony is replacing Dan James. I think Dan James has been poor all game. And then Perot is coming off. Perot's coming off. So I'm guessing what type of formation are we playing then? Are we still playing 4 at the back, and then we're playing Rutter in number 10 role, and we don't have a striker?
Make the most of the opportunity that's been handed them in terms of the numerical advantage they have now.
Yes, of course they do like to keep it and play it. So let's see how quickly they can move the ball to their free man.
Let's see how Anthony does, because when he came on against Millwall, I was really impressed. So maybe this is a positive sign. It's a positive sign for Leeds. I don't know. It just gives that vibe of Somerville, like a taller version of Somerville. He's all over him, Red. Hang on, Somerville. Shoot! Oh, why? Just shoot. You had an opportunity then. This is really irritating, because since now we're down to 10 men, I feel like Hull have an advantage because they're already in control of the possession wise and the midfield area. So I feel like Daniel Farker should have tried to pack that midfield and use Camara as a player. Hang on, Rutters. Oh. And use Camara as a player who can run with the ball, who can, in a sense, give us that extra bit of creativity, because this is what we're lacking in this game. We're just trying to continuously pass, play out to the wide, to the wingers, overlap with Luke Ayling or Jamie Shackleton and cross it. Excuse me. There isn't really that much creativity in the middle of the park. Ampadu's been great, but he's always great. Over the top of the ball, Hull City are through. On the right. Hull have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8 guys up front. Christie. There's 8 Hull City players in the Leeds final third. So their back line or high lines. massively like advanced up the field.
City with the ball in the centre circle.
Hull City playing in the back three right now.
Could go wider with Christie waiting, but he goes infield instead.
Nice header away, Ealing. But this now has ruined Leeds because going down to 10 men, there's just no there's just no attacking options up front now. Like even Rutter's like proper deep. Like all the Leeds players are proper deep now, so it's like we're trying to play for a draw.
We're just filling those gaps as best we can. Gather the ball up.
And that's frustrating. I mean, it's a point. If we didn't manage to get a point, it's a point. But I'm going to try and do better. Somerville on the right side wins a throw-in. Somerville to Rutter. Oh, bloody hell, I thought that was going to go through then.
When to risk it and when not to, but be back on the heels and defending too much.
Hull City down the right hand side. Oh, Cooper's missed it. Hull City are through. Hull City are through. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was lucky. I think Cooper slipped and went through the Cooper's legs. Hull City broke away with the lap. And he just went across the 12-yard box, and luckily no one had a tap in, because at the end of the day, if that was it, that would have been 1-0. Connolly was inches, and I mean inches away from connecting to that. Yeah, Jamie Shackleton on the ball, bringing Leeds United forward. Look, since we've down to 10, there's no options. There doesn't look like to be any options in the midfield area. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not confident in Cooper. That's 2 mistakes he's made. Him and Mesley are there, just no communication. I get that he's just come back from injury and he'd be rusty, but that's not good. It gives me anxiety. But now Hull control and possession. Now that was going to be it, because they tried doing it with 11 men playing against us with 11 men, but they are controlling the game very well now. Oh, the top through ball, Hull through. Good catch, Mesley here. Throws it out to Luke Ayling. Let's counter coming in. Somerville. Come on then. Drives. Hey, referee, it's a pullback. Book him for that. That Connolly is such a dick. He's so dirty. Yeah, I think that would be more of a, more of a realistic type of thing. But I think with Daniel Farker, he wants a guy to be able to run in and behind defenders, and with Rutter's like pace, whereas Perot is not as quick as Rutter. Hang on. Oh. And I think with his ability to go and run through, like we saw in this game, he should have scored. But with his ability to get past defenders and beat defenders with pace, I think that's exactly why Daniel Farker wants Rutter to be playing as a number 9 and Perot behind Rutter. Behind Rutter, because at the end of the day, they're 2 different strikers, aren't they? Like Perot gives that intelligence. He can drop his shoulder. He can drop into space. He picks out the right moment to be in. He picks in the space to be in correctly all the time, and that's how he scores his goals. Whereas like Rutter is, I'd most like to think he is more of a free roaming striker, and it's been very evident, especially when you have a look at his heat maps. It's very evident. that he likes to play across the front line. Anyways, out wide to Luke Ayling. Coyle intercepts, and I think he's gone for a Leeds throw, has it? No, he's kept it in. Back to Luke Ayling, to Somerville, to Luke Ayling. Where's the ball? Can't see it. Somerville, where is the ball? Anyways, Ampadu. Have a shot then. Shoot! Ampadu! Oh! Good effort. That was close. Good effort though. About 35 yards now, 40 yards. Hull City have just made a couple of changes. Tyler Morton comes on, and then a Turkish guy, I think he is. Don't know his name, can't pronounce his name, but a Turkish guy's just come on. Anyway, Hull attacking down the right. Good tackle there by Anthony. Leeds United throw in. I mean, if Leeds United do manage to keep a clean sheet, I think it's another positive because it gives us that platform and that blueprint to defend and go off and, in a sense, have that confidence to be like, okay, well, we can keep clean sheets. And there'll be 3 clean sheets in a row. We'll be 5 games undefeated. We play against Watford on Saturday, which is going to be another testing game. But we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, Hull City are on the attack on the outside of the box. Hull City, oh, good challenge. Hull are on the attack again. Plays it out wide to Philogene. Cuts inside. Plays a deep ball into Connolly. Oh. Goal kick for Leeds United. Tufan, I think that's the guy who's come on. Tufan, number 7 for Hull City. Alien down the right hand side breaks. There's no plays in the box. There's generally no plays in the box. Anyways, Leeds have got a throw in now, just outside the Hull City penalty area. What is going on there? Have you seen them? Rutter. Oh, good effort. Good effort. Anyways, it's a Hull City goal kick. But Coyle's all over it. He's pulling his shirt. He's trying to drag him down. Hull are just playing at the back at the moment. That's why I'm not really talking much. But they've over the top through ball. Anthony tracks back and it's gone too far. It's a Leeds throw in. Jamie Shackleton to take the throw. Oh, Rutter, go on then. Go on then. Oh, that was unlucky. I just don't understand where the goal's going to come from now. Over the top through ball yet again. See, this is exactly what Hull are wanting to do. They're wanting to play over the top, exactly how they started the game. Hull get the ball into the box. Jamie Shackleton, nice interception, gives it away though outside Leeds area.
Sub again here, Morton who has it. Back it goes.
Hull Leeds are defending quite well, but Hull are on the attack again down the left hand side. Philogene gets to the byline, corner ball. Oh no, it's a goal kick. Yeah, goal kick. Good defending there by Ayling. That Philogene is a really, really good player for Hull. I don't know where they found him, but he's a really good player. But that's a corner. That was a corner. It came off Luke Ayling. Oh, that was poor Shackleton. He's kept it in play. Anthony. Ah, he's just been locked off. Almost approaching the 80th minute, and it's Hull City 0, Leeds United 0. Ampadu. Back to Meslier, boots it up. There's no one upfield apart from Rutter. Gray headed down to Somerville. I think Leeds are playing for a draw now because the attacking phase and the attacking threat has just gone. It's just disappeared completely now. So I think Leeds are trying to play for the draw now. Why? He just stood there. There was no opportunity there to intercept it. He just stood there. Or a ball out to Christie on the right hand side. Anthony tracks back. I think Leeds have gone to a back five. From the formation I can see on my screen, it looks like a 5-3-2 or 1. Yeah, I think a 5-3-1 Leeds are playing right now. So yeah, Leeds are trying to go for the draw. The attack's pretty much died down, but got out for a goal kick for Leeds United. Hull City 0, Leeds United 0. Hull City are in more control, had a lot more possession, playing really, really good football. They just can't seem to break down the Leeds defence, and I think Leeds United have defended really well in this game. They've squeezed Hull City a little bit more in the second half. They've not really let Hull City penetrate the defence like they tried to do in the first half. I mean, they tried to play more of the top through balls with Hull, but it hasn't worked. Pascal Stroik, yet again, has had a phenomenal game. Cooper a little bit shaky, a bit rusty, but it's going to happen. Jamie Shackleton has had a decent game. Joe Rodden had a good game until that stupid decision by the ref, because what's he supposed to do? His foot was already in the air. It's not like he can move it, but Leeds United are down to 10 men right now, and it's looking like it is going to be a 0-0. I personally think it's going to be 0-0. I did predict a 1-1 at the start. Hull City here on the box. Seri out wide, back to great defending there by Ampadu. Hull come again. Out wide to Christie, back into Morton. Back to Greaves. Playing out wide to the left hand side. Philogene on the attack. Hull looking for the overlap. Philogene still cuts inside, cuts back. Great tackle there by Somerville. That's a push in the back, ref. Leeds United win a free kick. But defending, again, very good defending by Leeds.
Absolutely, really is excellent defending.
Why is he booking?
Taking on Ayling, but the
Oh, right, yeah. He booked Philogene for pushing him in the back, which is fair enough.
had to face up the winger. Did it extremely well. Got a foot in, sprinted after it. Was then brought down.
More changes being made by Hull City.
Hull City are bringing on 2 players now.
Is going to come on for them.
Traore
Traore is going to come on.
and Loculo. That's the name. Christie's coming off for Hull. Traore is coming on and Loculo.
Fresh legs on for Hull. The Traore who's on is Adama Traore, but it isn't that Adama Traore. Heads away.
It's
As,
Somerville.
Somerville. All player stays down. Leeds will presumably continue. And
Corner ball.
so they'll definitely continue.
See, this is the thing.
To allow
With the type of game this is, with the chance you have, with the clear-cut chances that we had, which hasn't been that many, we had to have taken that. Especially that goal, that one-on-one through ball with Jorginho Rutter. The goalkeeper was stood on the penalty spot. All he had to do was either take it wider than the goalkeeper or chip the goalkeeper, and it would have been 1-0 to Leeds. And in this type of game, with how close everything is, with how well Hull City have defended, with how well Hull City have packed out the midfield and stopped Leeds United using the space in between the 2 back lines, you have to take those chances. And if you don't take those chances, you're going to be punished. And I think with the amount of chances that we've had in this game, because I think we've had about 15 or 16 shots, I think Hull will be the happier side for a point, whereas I think Daniel Farke will be more disappointed because of the way we have played, with the couple of decent chances that we have had, and we've wasted them yet again. And this is the thing I said in my video. I said, I'm not trying to be pessimistic. I'm not trying to judge or bring down Leeds United after a really decent performance. But when having like 15 to 20 shots a game and only averaging like 3 to 6 shots on target, it's not good enough in my opinion. And yet again, we've had about 5 shots on target with about 16 shots. Let me just quickly go on to BBC Sport and let's have a quick look, because that'll tell us. We've had 17 shots and 4 on target. 17 shots and 4 on target. Hull City have had 3 shots all game. Leeds United have had 17 shots and 4 on target. So this is what I'm saying. It's like we can have all these chances in the world, like we did under Marcelo Bielsa. But when are we going to start actually finishing? There's going to be games, like I said, there's going to be games where we are frustrated. There's going to be games where we score 3, 4, 5 goals. But there's going to be games where we have games like this and not score at all. But it's frustrating because the chances that we have had, we should have finished them. So I don't know how we're going to improve on that. I don't know how and when we're going to improve on that. But there is room for improvement. I get Daniel Farke has only been in charge for 7 games. And I'm not sitting here and saying that he's crap, his tactics are crap. No, I'm not. I'm a massive fan of Daniel Farke. I'm a massive fan of his philosophy. I'm a massive fan of his tactics. But something has to change when going forward, because it's the same type of stuff we play out wide. Ampadu plays out wide. We try to cut in the middle. But we try to walk it. We try to do things too fancy. So it's the same stuff. We play it out to the right. Luke Healing crosses it into the box. No one's there. We play down the right. We try to overload and overlap, shall you say, and it doesn't come off. We play it down the left-hand side against Millwall and Chef Wednesday. Didn't come off. So if teams are going to be able to look at that and be like, okay, well, Leeds are trying to continuously play down the wings, we're just going to overload that side. We're just going to overload and put an extra man on the winger. And Hull City have done that tonight. They've explored, they've, in a sense, done that research. They've done their homework, and they've defended extremely well. They've got the tactics right throughout the whole game. Yes, they may not have been effective going forward, really. They haven't really been that dangerous. But overall, when it comes to the final third with Leeds United, something has to change, because we can have all the possession, we can have all the shots, but if we don't score or don't even have that many shots on target, how are we meant to continue like winning games? Anyways, Archie Gray on the wing, rant over. Into the ball by Ampadu. Archie Gray. Oh, that was poor. Leeds on the attack again. Rutter. Oh, that's poor. I think Rutter's had a bit of a poor game.
Push the ball forward instead. Inside the final 5 minutes of normal time.
5 minutes to go. Hull City 0, Leeds United 0. Leeds United down to 10. Then Joe Rodon, the man who got sent off. Philogene cuts inside, cuts in the box. Hull City, good stop. Hull City. Oh, good hell, that was close. Miskicked it. Good save though by Meslier. Hull City are on the attack again. Morton. Good head away there by Cooper. But Philogene picks up the ball on the right hand side. To Morton, out to the left hand side. Cuts inside, cuts back on the outside, gets the ball in. Good clearance away, but Hull come back. Gets into the ball. What a ball by Hull. Jeez, that was a good ball by Morton. He seems like a decent player, to be fair with you. He's come on. He's had a really good impact on the game. But he's gone out for a Leeds United goal kick.
Now back to 10v11. We just thought that minute or two where it was even was our chance. We did have.
I don't really know who to give man of the match to be honest with you, because it's been such a tight game. Yeah, we've been recording for over 2 hours. Yeah. Hull City on the attack. Connolly's through. It's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Hull City have scored. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's missed. He's missed an open goal. Jeez, the Hull. Open goal. Traore, open goal. Connolly cuts the ball across. Open goal for Traore. Hits the post. Jesus Christ, that's the miss of the season. Christ, I don't know how Leeds United have got away with that. What a through ball there. Connolly cuts across. An open goal. Traore should have been 1-0 to Hull City. Look at that. Open space. How's he missed that? How's he going to miss that? But he's hit the post. It's gone out. And Leeds got very, very lucky with that one. It's definitely going to be a 0-0 now after that. Something's kicked off. Luke Ealing's having a go. He's screaming and shouting at the referee for some reason. Yeah, it's Connolly and Luke Ealing for some reason. I don't know what's happened. What's he doing? What's up with him? It's definitely going to be a 0-0 now after that miss. Where's Luke Ealing going? Is he injured or something? Is he coming off? Oh yeah, he's come off. Sam Byram's come on for some reason for a few minutes, which yeah, Sam Byram's come on for Luke Ealing.
Well, the Dockland did it first. That's the thing. Then always it's responding as the player that responds that gets in trouble. Luke Ayling has just been booked as he walks around the pitch.
What?
Been substituted because he kicked the ball onto the pitch, and then there were 2 balls on the pitch. And
How many is that? Is that 6?
6 minutes.
So we got 6 minutes stoppage time. 6 minutes stoppage time.
6 added minutes. 6 long added minutes.
Oh, Hull through. Philogene again. Jesus Christ, he's caused so much trouble. Is that a corner or a goal kick? He's such a good player. Is that Philogene? Beats Jamie Shackleton on the outside, crosses the ball, and it's a goal kick. Leeds United got a goal kick. So 6 minutes added on. We've played a minute already. Hull City 0, Leeds United 0. Joe Rodon sent off and Leeds down to 10 men. But Meslier boots up the field, and yet again Hull City come on the attack. Philogene out wide. Good block there by Sam Byram. I think Daniel Farker's brought him on for that experience, because obviously we need a fresh set of legs. Of course, Ayling's got the experience, but at the same time, Sam Byram is a decent player and he will give you all the defending capabilities. So it's a positive move, that, hopefully, to be able to try and solidify that extra clean sheet as well. So 4 minutes left of stoppage time. Hull City are on the attack just outside of Leeds' box. Just has a shot, but it's gone miles over the bar. So it's another Leeds United goal kick.
It's a goal kick and it's 0-0. Leeds have been down to 10 since the 60th minute when Rodon was dismissed.
Meslier takes the goal kick to Somerville, heads it down, but gives it away again. So Hull City are on the attack. Good interception. Philogene switch sides. Philogene has a shot. Oh, it's going. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was looping. But it's a corner ball for Hull. That hit Jamie Shackleton and it almost went over Meslier, but managed to just get fingertips to it. Hull City do have a corner right now with just 2.5 minutes left, should we say, of the stoppage time. Hi mate, how you doing? Meslier, great punch away. Hull to come back. Hull attacking down the right hand side. Philogene. Morton on the side, delivers the ball into the box, good defending. Rutter. Hull yet again, interception. Hull on the attack, putting a lot of pressure on the Leeds defence. Hopefully we can hold out. Plays it on the left hand side, into the middle, back to one. I can't even really see where the ball is now. Hull City on the edge of the box. Turns inside, but oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, my mind's all over the place. I was worried then. But Meslier catches the ball and dives to the floor. Hull have played really well tonight. I'm really impressed with that. And I think my granddad's going to be very happy, actually. Oh, God.
Into the centre circle. Ferry goes wide.
Hull City on the attack again, plays it into the middle. Morton trying to find that little bit extra space to get in behind the Leeds defence. Just taking the time, biding the time. Great interception by Ampadu, straight to Somerville. Come on then, let's counter-attack. Somerville takes on Traore. It's 3v3. Oh, good tackle there. There we go. Connolly on the attack, counter-attack for Hull City. Has a shot. Great interception there, Cooper. Fantastic tackle. Anthony picks it up with 30 seconds left remaining of the second half. Jamie Shackleton. Cooper boots it out. And Hull can come again. There's 20 seconds left of the game. Philogene on the ball down the right hand side. Morton outside to Traore, runs into the box, cuts on the outside. Great challenge, Byram. Yes, there it is. 96 minutes have gone. We're just playing added on time over added on time. So it's looking like it's going to be all and over, all done. It's going to look like it's going to be 0-0. There we go, guys. There we go. Leeds United have picked up a point against Hull City. Oh, dear. And there we have it, guys. Leeds United have picked up yet another point of the season. This top, what did I say? It's going to be my lucky charm this year. That's 4 games in a row now where Leeds United haven't lost when wearing this top. So Hull City 0, Leeds United 0, and it has been a great game. It was a bit frustrating at times, but overall I thought both teams were, I don't know, there was both evenly matched, wasn't there? But overall, thank you so much for watching. If you are new around here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you everybody who has stayed with me throughout this whole experience. Of course, I'd like to do some more. So if you guys want to see and try to do more watch-alongs, then that's exactly what I'll do. And for now, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel too, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace.